Boom. Friends, family, fans, back 9 bets, episode last minute ownership and game theory with my main man at Curtain Call, Kurt Jones, who took down the $5 single entry last week at the Wyndham Championship. Congratulations. I'm busting out the $100 bill shirt for you.
Love
Not
it.
mine, but yours. So that's, it's okay. I can wear it if I got a guy on the podcast that took something down. So, Kurt, welcome to the show, brother. Welcome back.
Welcome. Hey, like I was just saying, I think you deserve to wear that too. The best 5 out of 6 team I've seen, but then you came back and said that you got second with a 5 out of 6 at the Open.
I know. I don't know what's going on, man. I had Aaron Wright bone me last week, and then I had who was the guy that I didn't have? It was Tom Hoagie at the Open, I think, that I think wasn't in my lineup. So, yeah, I know, but it's okay. He'll redeem himself. Both of them are going to redeem themselves this week for me. So they're gonna make up for it. So we've been flirting with the top, but dude, good job, man. What a great day. Even though Billy pooped it down his pants a little bit, you still hung in there.
I don't know how I hung on by 10 points. Yeah. But anyways, enough of that. So if you're that good with 5 out of 6s, look, no cut event. Is this your week?
I'm hoping so.
I mean,
I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm changing the way I'm doing things a tad.
Why? No, I wouldn't change anything because your guy can't miss a cut this week. So why would you change anything?
Yeah, I guess. But it's a different week though, But so you know what the funny thing about those lineups are is that they come from the crapper. I do the single entry lineups early in the week before I digest, look at stuff, any of that nonsense. I just use my brain from what I know, and I just plug those guys in there. I don't care about ownership because it's single entry, right? Like I just put my guys in there, and then the 150 maxes, I get all frisky and dodge around the best plays and shit. So it's like it's tough, but
it's
maybe it's a learning lesson.
My single entry is the last thing I do. It's like I do it like probably 15 minutes before they tee off.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, dude, that's the way to go, though. I can't do that last minute stuff, though.
The single entry board leaderboard contest is this week. So,
I'm in it. Yep.
Yeah, it's a big week. I placed last time. So, yeah, not high. I think I barely min cash, so I need a better performance here. But, yeah, I love these contests. I love that DraftKings is giving it to us more often, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
explain to people, what is this thing that we're talking about?
Okay, so if you play a single entry every week, everything's normal. The payouts are normal. Everything is normal. But on top of that, for the next 3 weeks, they're going to run a cumulative leaderboard. So after all 3 events are done, your cumulative score the last 3 weeks in said contest will add up and to be a separate leaderboard. It's like in the $5 first is like 1,000, the second, so on and so on. Then it goes all the way down to like I think the top 1,000 get paid or top 500 get paid in the $5. But yeah, like you're not really switching anything up. You're still probably going to enter the $6 single entry or $40 single entry, all that single entry stuff. You're probably already doing it. But this week, make sure that you get in early because your cumulative score matters. And if that contest fills up early and you go on Thursday and look and it's gone, you can't accumulate points. It has to be the leaderboard special contest. But I love what they're doing. They're just giving away extra money, which is cool to me.
Yeah. It's not often they do that kind of stuff. So you got to take advantage of it when they do. And that's the way to do it, So and it also keeps you invested. Even if you have a good week, you got to keep rolling. It
makes you want to because I told my dad yesterday, I was telling him about it. I was like, and I don't know what sport it was. I think it was NBA. I had a bad 3-day stretch when they did it or 5-day. I like min cash or bubbled cash the whole time. But because I was consistently right there, I ended up actually having a good leaderboard contest.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I love it.
Yeah, there it is. It is awesome. So this is what we're talking about. This is it's $6 for this one to get in. You can win $5K and I love the payout structure, dude. Look at this payout structure. 5, 2.5, 1. So it's like really, really nice. Only one entry, and it's just really good. So yeah, it pays out the top.
I'll tell you what. This week you can have the secondary $5 single entry that I won last week, and I'll take this one.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'll just won't wash this shit. We just don't ever wash the $100 bullshit ever again. So that's what we're cruising with over here, folks. So once we get out of here, we're going to have ourselves a week, man. So Kurt, let's break down this board, baby. So what I was saying about trying to change things up just a touch is because it's no cut, just kind of rolling with some studs and duds kind of situation. I'm rolling with some.
Okay.
I'm going to roll out like 2 punts in my lineups and just kind of, I've got some guys under 6.5 that I'm kind of really liking this week. So we'll get to them, but just kind of rolling out those 2 punts, and then really, I've got free reign from 8.5, 8K and up. Like it's beautiful from there. So you can really get some really good guys in your line, at least 4 of them. So I'm curious to see your thoughts on that. But let's talk about the top 3 boys at the top. Yeah, it's going to be quite the week. We're kind of seeing ownership flatten out at the top. You're kind of getting to 21% for all 3 of them: Rahm, Scotty, and John. Scotty, Rahm, and Rory. Sorry, $1,000 difference between Scotty and Rahm. What are you making of that?
So before they announced it's going to be lift clean in place, I was kind of on Rahm just for the savings. I don't really love that. I'm honestly not hammering. I'm not making a necessity to have one of these 3 guys. But now that it's lift clean in place, I'm looking at more stuff. I think I'm probably, and like you said, there's a lot of like punts we can take. I'm leaning more on just going heavy on Scotty, I think now. I feel like he can really score the slower greens. Maybe, I don't know if he prefers slow or fast, but at this point, I'll just live any narrative I can do to think that Scotty will have a good putting week is enough for me.
Well, he's got the new spider in the bag now, right?
That too, new putter narrative. Love it.
Yeah. And it's also interesting. It's not just a new blade, it's a new mallet, like a big head putter. So that's going to be interesting to see how he deals with that. I'm kind of in on that because I was out on Scotty going into the week, and now that you never know, dude, like Glover with the putter change goes and wins one. You never freaking know with
Scotty just go the body putter. Be the first like elite guy to just do the body putter or the broomstick.
He should, dude. I think he honestly should. But you know what I think the thing is like he mentioned in his little quote, it's alignment. Because you take a look at his putting stroke, it's pure, bro. It's like it's back and forth. It's not like pulling it, pushing it. It's just you just can't either read the putts or get it on track. Like off the get-go. I think he's aiming wrong or something. So one of the 2 needs to get figured out. With aim points, you'd be baffled that they're not actually getting the right read on the putts. These guys should know this shit by now. So yeah, I don't mind. If you were to fade one of the 3, were you fading?
I'm not been a Rory guy.
Okay.
I know he performs pretty well at the playoffs. I mean, obviously last year he missed the cut here last year, but that's not really why I'm fading Rory. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not really a Rory guy. Simple as that.
Yeah. It's interesting. So what are your thoughts on playing the same guys in the same group?
Oh,
they all 3 playing together.
I do that in Showdown. I mean, obviously you can't afford it, but like I love group stacking. I think guys drift off each other sometimes when they start playing well. And I love group stacking for Showdown.
For Showdown, yeah. Because I know Sweet Spot DFS, my main man, he says in his show that the optimal lineup doesn't come from the same group ever, really, hardly ever.
I can see that.
Yeah. So, but maybe it's because of the featured groups having the best golfers in them, so the price of salaries don't quite work out.
Exactly,
but I think it'll be an interesting situation to monitor. So I was thinking of just playing like a third of them in each, and stacking 2 of them together. But once I found out that they're all playing together, because then you won't have to even just play a third. You still have another quarter left over after you've overlapped, the thirds of each guy. Just go a little bit of Scotty and Rahm, a little bit of Rory and Rahm, a little bit of Scotty and Rory, and then that way you've got, the other quarter of your lineup.
You have one of the combos.
Yeah. But I don't think I'm going to do that now that they're playing together. So that was what I was thinking. No longer. Cool. So yeah, I don't know. Rahm's grading out well for me, but man, I don't know if I can trust his drive anymore, bro. Like it's all over the place right now. And I think I'd be.
I just think they're going to score too. I like him at really difficult courses. I think with the lift clean in place, they're going to score pretty well here now.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I think a good line, the fairway is really worth a lot. So
yeah,
definitely. All right. So we got next up, we got some Victor Hovland, Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantley, Tyrrell Hatton. Dude, Victor is looking like 10, 11, 12% right now.
Here's my comparison for that. Okay. I did it on the show yesterday. Oh, I got a burp. I was down to beer in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 minutes in and the beer's gone.
I drink way too fast. Yeah, like look, it was gone. So a burp had to come out. My comparison was last year, who did great in all the majors but didn't get it done? Who came here and said, what are they going to say now about the putting? But Victor Hovland, that's my comparison. I think he pulls the wheels out of Taurus of playing good in all those big events, but just not getting it done. Then I know we got done at Jack's place, but we're not counting that. Comes in here and gets it done at a place where ball striking is key, putting, meh. Give me some Victor. He's actually my favorite play of the entire week.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. And I was leaning Cantley hardcore, and now I'm seeing some ownership drift from like 12, 13%. It's pushing 20. You know, like it makes a lot of sense. He's the second best birdie maker in the field, you know, doing all of that jazz. So why would you not play guys that make tons of birdies in a 4-day event, right? That's kind of the philosophy I'm rolling, especially with down at the bottom, where I don't really care where the guy finishes. Just make a bunch of birdies and just make points that way. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. So you said Victor's your favorite play of the week?
Yeah, for sure. And then this range, I like Hatton. Who else? How far down did you go?
Oh, we're stop at Hatton. Sure.
I gotta pull it up. Shit, I was on Fantasy National. Hatton second. He's just playing so good. Like, what's his ownership coming in at? It has to be high, right? It has to be right up there with Cantley.
It's kind of gone backwards a bit. You know, Cantley and Hatton have switched around a little bit from where I'm looking. And,
people are probably just like, well, I can get Cantley or Xander over Hatton. And it's like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. I'll play the hot guys. Like, I'll play the guys who are just hot as hell. I'll play Hatton and Fowler, and I'll leave Cantley and Xander. And I know you play Cantley and Xander these no cuts, but I'll have one like 3-entry max lineup that has both of them together, the butt buddy narrative lineup that I always do. And I'll be lower. I'll definitely be lower on the field on both of them, and I'll take the guys who've just been hot all year, Fowler and Hatton.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that too. Hatton's been balling, bro. So we'll see what he can get up to. It's been a while since we've seen these guys, though. That's the fun part about this. Or at least I've been on my bike. I haven't watched much golf for a while. But dude, what a week. I was gassed after.
Had to be sore as hell.
Oh, bro. You know, by the time when you're on day 4 and you've eclipsed your year-to-date total on mileage, and you still got another 3 days to go on that ass. Hey,
the ass.
The ass was the hardest part. My legs are strong, bro. But my cheeks, they don't handle it too well. But anyway, this is a golf pod. So, Ricky, Jordan is just what on earth, bro? He's just been in I don't know.
I'll let him beat me.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Fleetwood and Morikawa catching some steam now. Colin sitting at 19-20% is going to be fun. Kurt's leaving the building. He'll be back in a little bit. But I don't know. You know, Colin looked like everyone was going to be fading him. And then I think that ownership really got everyone excited. So we could see a bit of a situation where he catches some steam and gets all the way up there, especially at this price, you know, at a golf course he's played well at in the past, all of that jazz. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe Kurt comes back. Maybe he doesn't. I think he'll have to leave the building. Or is it me that's the problem? I don't even know. This is fun. Okay, he's gone. Well, I'll take a sip of juice, wait for Kurt, see what's going on here. But
yeah, my laptop said battery going low, so I'll plug it in and it dies anyways. Fucking asshole. But
Colin catching steam.
Who is?
Colin.
Yeah, that's tough. I was going to ask you, this price range is doing a doozy on me. I will let Spieth beat me. It's fine. Fleetwood, I kind of still want win equity in this range. And I just don't feel like he can win. So off on him. But I Morikawa is very tempting. And I feel like I can't just X out Spieth, Fleetwood, Morikawa, Day, Homa, Finau. I feel like I had to have exposure to one of these guys, and it's probably going to be the chalky Morikawa. 9K is just so cheap. He has a pretty good course.
That's fine, right? That's okay. If you're going to be playing Hovland and Colin, that's only 15% average ownership, right?
True,
so it's not bad for those two guys. Same with Tyrrell. So we'll see what we can get up to.
You don't have any conviction on Day or Homa or anyone else?
I am leaning. I know Day Homa, when it comes to hazards and stuff, he tends to struggle, but he's one of the lowest owned guys in this range, dude, and his drive has been balling out lately. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what he can get up to with the driver at this course. So what are you saying about the Live Clean in Place is going to be the whole week? Or just tomorrow?
I think just definitely the first round, and I think it's going to rain again Friday. I think it's going to be the first 2 days. Don't hold me to that, though. So we'll just say the first round.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me check the weather. Have you checked the weather?
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be rainy, but I wonder how many days.
I haven't
How many
taken a good look, but I'm kind of in on Max, dude. You know, at 8,800,
Okay.
he can if he finds himself in the mix, which he has been in the last little while. Like he's been balling out, dude. Like his last few starts have been 10, 12, 21st. Like that's totally cool. And I know when Max is in the mix, he can win, right? Like compared to Tommy.
In my head he's been playing so bad, but he really hasn't, has he?
No, he's played a lot better since basically, you know, the last 3 starts. So especially after a top 10 in a major, you know, like Max Homer's confidence has to be starting to get back up there again now. Like after a T10 in a major, he's finally hushing the haters. Off we go. So we'll see. Tony Finau catching some serious heat also, but the guy has done pretty much.
Oh, hell no.
Right? Like,
what's he coming in at right now?
14, 15 for Finau.
14 too much. Yeah, it should be like,
you know, like there's other options.
I'll gladly fade that.
He
came in here last year with a hot putter. Is it?
Yeah, and this year it's completely.
Here's go right now. Actually, is this putter cooled off? Actually, it might have been where the putter cooled off here. I think this is when his putter started cooling off. Remember that run he went on last year? Like this might have been the place that like literally stopped his hot putting.
Yeah, well, I mean, he finished 5th year last year. I mean, he's played pretty.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't.
But that is only good start year, really. So
he was still riding the hot putter last year.
Yeah, and I just don't see that happening right now. Like it's gone south bad.
Yeah,
hot putters. Are there really any in this 8K range, bro? Outside of Sam Burns, Jason Day.
I'm just going the course horses here, and not Hideki, but with Matthew Fitzpatrick and Burns, I'm riding the course horses in this range. And obviously, and then another stat I'm looking at a lot that I feel like no one's talking about is like DraftKings scoring. You know, they had a little column on Fantasy National. It's a no-cut event. So, like, the benefit you can have from, let's say a guy finishes like 30th, another guy finishes 40th, but the guy who finishes 40th just scores so many more DraftKings points because he's notoriously, like Wyndham Clark, notorious for scoring a lot of DraftKings points. He gets you more, but even though he finishes 10 spots lower. So I think that's important to look at. Wyndham Clark, as we know, is a very good DraftKings scorer. So him, Fitz, and Burns are my guys here.
Yeah, that's very true. And Colin, you know, Colin's almost, 3 fantasy points per situation. So he's right up there too. So I don't mind. Dude, that's the thing. This is a different week. People need to adjust. And if you're just playing like you think it's just a normal cut event, you're going to get left in the dust this week, hopefully. You know, like you got to adjust your strategy a tad in order to get these guys cooking here. So I agree, man. What are your thoughts on Cameron Young?
I'm off.
Off?
Yeah.
I know he's starting to catch a bit of zip, yeah. But I mean,
he started to look better. Oh gosh, then he finished 9th, 3M. Yeah, it's just he had the John Deere in the Open, and then he just went back to being Cameron Young. I'm
dude, if you take a look at the top of this board at the 3M, like there's a lot of guys that missed the cut that are in this 8K range. You know, like
exactly.
So it's not like going to really hold that to him.
There's other guys have shown something. There's other guys have been showing something. He's not really shown anything besides a good John Deere and a shitty field. Like, like Jordan Spieth, I'll let him beat me. If he beats me, fine. I like those two guys honestly, so it doesn't hurt as bad when they beat me.
Yeah, I'm only playing him because the reason why he's the good shot percentage. You know, where you gain half a stroke on the field in one shot. He leads the field from 100 to 200 yards. Like he's going to just be hitting him stiff, you know. So I don't know. I think
3 putts from like 25 feet.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be tilting a 3-putt every other hole, but
yeah,
he's gonna have so many good looks. Hopefully, he can roll him in, you know. So we'll see what he can do. I think I'm gonna play him instead of Burns, you know, as my risky.
Okay.
Is
Burns getting schemed up?
He's the same 13-14 range, you know, nothing crazy.
Actually, I'm going to ask what all the guys I like because, like I said, this is raw ownership for me. I usually look at it late Wednesday night. I like to get the last one, but what's Wyndham and Matthew?
Fitz is 11 and Clark's 14, 15, 14 and a half.
So basically, all the ownership's getting spread out, and Anderson doesn't
Yeah.
matter much this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird, dude. It's all about roster construction, eh?
Yeah.
Because it's all spread out. It's so spread. It's like, what is 4% difference between a player, really?
So what do you think people are leaning towards? Or what, like based on the ownership, is it looking like people are doing stars and scrubs? Is it looking like they're doing mid tier?
I think it's just a balanced situation. I think everyone's just going to be potentially just playing balance because this field's so loaded.
Yeah.
You can just load it up with 8K guys. Just
that's my dad.
9K guys.
My dad's a pretty casual player and very casual player, and that's what he did. His first lineup was just literally all 8K guys.
Yeah.
So
I can totally see that happening, and everyone can win in that range basically. So someone can. I don't know. Harmon's ownership's come down quite a lot. I think it's getting a little out of control.
I wanted it to get up there, man.
Me too. I love a good chalky Harmon, bro. Like that's the way to go. But it's back. It's back down into this mid-teens now. So I don't know. There's really no pivots. That's the problem about this range. Is like outside of Max, who's the only guy that's 9%. Sungjae 9.
Why has Sungjae been so bad? Like, is it? I've not looked at the stat breakdown for him. Why? What has it been?
I think he committed a crime that's in the back of his head in Korea, because he went to Korea, was playing out of his skull leading up to that week, right? Won that Korean event, and then what? It was the week before Augusta.
It's been like all year, yeah.
And then he came back and just.
Oh no! Yeah,
he has not done
he did
anything since he won that Korean tournament. So whatever he did in Korea is a problem. But I don't know. I like him on a course like this too, dude.
But his approach hasn't been like his normal self.
I know. It's been bad. It's been very, very bad for him.
Let me see how bad. What's he in the? Yeah, 40. I go back 75 rounds. He's still 41st in the field. Like, holy, what happened to him? He used to. I mean, wow.
Yeah, and
I'll fade it. I just like I said, I'll let him find it because it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think it might be a thing where he finds it at the beginning of next season. Maybe at the Honda. Maybe he plays the Honda. Does the typical Asian win at the Honda?
Yeah, I think that's very true.
Seriously, when's the last time a non-Asian won the Honda? Am I just crazy? It feels like literally they win it every time. Or Sony, one of the two.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was Sepp and yeah.
I'm thinking the one Siwoo won, then Hideki won, and then I don't know. I might be getting confused, but anyways, yeah, I'll be off on Sungjae Im.
Yep, I think so too. Russell Henley, dude. If you take a look at Henley's situation, like birdie rates for Henley is really bad. Now, fantasy points is a different situation, but I just don't trust him in these big boy events, man. What are you thinking about Henley and Tom Kim? Looking like the chalk of the 7K range, yeah.
53rd in DK scoring. So to consider him, he'd have to be low 7Ks, not high 7Ks. So I'll be off that. But is this range getting completely no ownership?
There's some dark green lights over here. Like Sahith is looking prime for a little bounce back.
Because I don't want to say fade this, like fade Kim and fade all these guys, and it turns out they're like sub 10%. So like I really actually should have been sprinkling. But I guess I'll lean Tom Kim.
I almost bet Tom Kim outright, dude, and then I was like, what is going on with his injuries? I don't know what's going on with his injuries.
Like, is he healthy? Does anyone know? There's no disclosure. What's going on?
Yeah. And
how long has it been since he played?
He finished second at the Open on an ankle that he rolled. He rolled his ankle at the Open and finished second. Like, what are we doing? How do you not defend your title? Did it get worse? Like, what is going on? I hate golf injuries.
Like, he got almost a month's rest, and he's ready to go for the playoffs.
Yeah. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. He's big boy now. He can do what he wants. So
I never would have figured he's a good links golfer, but wow, yes he is.
Yeah. Jesus, yes, 6th and 2nd, dude. That was a hell of a European trip for him.
Yeah,
he definitely did some wonderful stuff there. And 8th at the Open, like at the US Open, dude. He's been crushing in these big boy events lately. So
I'll take it.
Yeah, maybe we got to roll. I'll roll him out over Henley for sure if I were to pick one of those two. But man, oh man, am I staring at Keegan Bradley, buddy? And I think
Yeah.
Keeks has got a good shot this week. Where is he? Is he even on the bubble for Ryder Cup? Is he in the Ryder Cup squad? Is he?
He can be a captain. Oh, I guess if he does do good, can he? He's like 10th, right?
You know, that's what I'm thinking is like what
Not
Keegan can
10th,
get up to with this Ryder Cup situation, because it's a situation for me right now.
Because he's definitely not going to be a captain's pick. Poor guy.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's 13th. He's 13th in the list here on Data Golf. So, but he's 10th in Ryder Cup points. So I don't know. Ryder Cup points are, I think, what you're trying to look at, yeah, and he's 10th. So
can he get up to 8?
Cameron Young's ahead of him. Max Homer's ahead of him. Spieth's ahead of him. So if Spieth doesn't do anything this week, he can jump Spieth probably. Get to 9th. Cameron Young, he could probably jump if Cam doesn't get his shit together.
Good DK scorer too when he doesn't have to worry about making.
Yes, dude, he makes so many birdies, and he's putting lights balls out right now. Like he's just doing his thing. So I love what Keegan's up to, and he plays solid, dude. He's the best in proximities from 125 to 150 on the tour.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It's a ball striker.
So put a wedge in his hand and off we go, baby. Like I think he's going to be just fine this week. He's going to be in a lot of my lineups. I think I'm going to live and die by Keegan.
I'm going to bump him up for mine. So what are we going to do with Thiegs?
Yeah, I'm going to at this. He's looking like 4% ownership because everyone's thinking, okay, can't catch a drive. The driver's gone south, but actually, if you take a look at the last 3 starts, he's gained off the tee, and then his approach numbers went south. Like he's been so good on approach, and then he goes and dominates off the tee, and then now he can't hit his irons anymore. So if he can just get that figured out, we know this guy can make
4%.
birdies, dude. He's a good birdie maker as well.
Yeah.
So
4% Thiegs. I'll at a no cut. I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the Benny on.
I don't play Benny on.
Yeah,
I'm not a Benny on, but I will say DK scoring. He is very high. Let me check the exact number. I got sorted by something else. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Benny on is like top 24. So per price, he's like the 3rd guy in the 7Ks that's up there, or 2nd.
Yeah.
So Benny on good DK score.
Yep. He balls out. And then Grillo. Grillo is just
you gotta play Grillo.
Gonna play Grillo.
No cut. Yeah, like everyone said it all week. The 7K range is loaded. There's no hiding that.
Yeah, exactly. And
Who's
Grillo,
your priority?
My number 1 guy in this range.
So let's give out 3 of our favorite 7, 8 all the way down to 7K flat. Who's your 3 favorite 7Ks?
It's gonna be Bradley. It's gonna be Grillo, and I'm gonna go back to Aaron Rai.
No, you're not. Shut the fuck.
I know. He needs to redeem himself. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is
he even a good DK scorer? The dude sucks.
Aaron Rai, he's not bad.
Striker. I know he's a great ball striker, but
yeah, accurate off the tee, accurate as heck. Like this course
in DK points.
Yeah, but if you take a look recently, like I took a look at heading into Wyndham, he was top 10 in birdie or better rates going into Wyndham. So like
the approach is sexy.
The
tee is sexy too.
There's a lot to like, and the putting before last week was looking better as well. Like it was moving in the right direction, very short term, like the last 12 rounds prior to last week. So it's a little bit of a bounce back situation for me there. How I look at it is if you can be accurate off the tee, that's battle number 1 done. Then it's so much easier to be a better iron player because you're coming from the fairways, right? And it's live clean in place. So hitting the fairways is a priority now.
So my 3 would be Steven Yeager 1. The guy is leading the tour on birdies this year. Yes, you can factor that into him playing a lot of events, but still, we know he can score. No cut, give me that. Siwoo at a no cut. I feel like unless he literally withdraws, like he can't do that shit where he just bails out on Saturday on Friday when he's like pissed off. He can't do that. He's got to play all 4 rounds. He's got to stay focused. He's got to go out there and attack pins, which I'll take that from Siwoo. And then 3rd is going to be, honestly, one of my low-owned guys. He has to be low-owned. Is Keith Mitchell. But my 3rd guy will be Danny McCarthy. Great DK scorer. But what's old Keith Mitchell coming in at?
So Keith's at 6.5. Dude, there's no one less than outside of Thigala right now projected less than 5.
So we got to look at it. Like, so I guess we got to cut everything in half. So look at that. It's like that's basically 2.5% is a good way to look at it. And then with Igawa, look at that like as being 3%.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, like, I was thinking, like, you cut the field in half, but all the people you're cutting away are the guys that should have been in the system.
Yeah. I know, but still, like, it still feels it's still, if you get a guy at like 6%, it feels like 3.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's how we're going to have to play, because there's no way you can to find a 2% guy that's actually got some substance behind him is going to be
happening. That's not happening
to do. So I don't know if that's going to be the thing in this range. So yeah, I don't know.
Justin Rose, for some reason, no matter what you do 36 rounds, 50 rounds, he pops on DK scoring like very high. Like I'm talking like 10th in this field. You can do the last 72 rounds, like whatever it is. He still pops up top 10. So Justin Rose, keep low 7Ks. Keep your eye out on him.
Yeah. It's been the putter the last 3 rounds. He's irons are nuts, dude.
Yeah.
And the driver's short, that's the problem for him usually. So this course is set up perfect for Justin Rose. Had some time off a little bit. I think he's going to be just fine. All right. Top of the 6s, yeah. We got Taylor Moore. No, that's 7s. We got Dietrich. Dude, Thomas Dietrich is honestly straight up allergic to being inside the top 20. Like,
hot.
He finished all the way on his own at 21st last week.
Oh,
21st.
No.
Like, I'm out on him so hard because he's a mental midget, bro. Him, Eric Cole's developing the same situation on Sundays. Just eject button on Sundays for him.
Yeah, that almost cost me.
And Jaeger. And Jaeger is doing that same shit on Sundays, dude.
I needed that, though. The Jaeger bomb, the Jaeger explosion helped me. That's the reason I beat, because Jaeger freaking imploded and shit in pants.
Yeah, he does.
Jaeger. That's why I'm playing him this week, because I owe him everything.
I love you. You're going back to the guy that helped you get there. I love it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Nice. And like you said, it's 4 weeks, 4 days, tons of birdies. Sign us up for that. Let's rock and roll. Brendan Todd, I'm going to just keep rolling. Because was he in your lineup? What the?
I had basically everyone in the top. What did he finish?
7th.
Shit, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember who I had.
Dude, it was a beast. I'm looking it up.
I want to say yes. I know it was a hell of a lineup.
Yeah. It was very sexy. Yeah, you had Siwoo. No, that was a different lineup of yours. We both had Henley. You had Siwoo. You had Taylor Moore, Eric Cole, Glover, and Horschel.
That is tasty.
Yeah.
That is so tasty.
I had Eric Cole. When I sent you the screenshot in T8, and then he finished, I think, like 20th or 14th, like
I can't believe
backwards,
that didn't hurt me more, but it's because Jaeger was also imploding.
Yeah.
6Ks for me, I will go back to Todd. Smalley doesn't grade out. Like, he's just a ball striker. He doesn't grade out as far as DK points go, but like he's 6,800. So I do like some Alex Smalley. And then Vincent Norman, man, like give that guy 4 rounds. Shout out Florida State, my team. All will keep. He was in the lineup, right? I'm pretty sure I had Vincent Norman, or he's in my last bink. I had a Rainmakers bink that had Norman, but I got a lot of his Rainmakers cards. I will be buying him. I think pretty sure he made my $40 single entry team. So Vincent Norman, a lot of love there.
Do you see Keegan's now sponsored by Rainmakers?
Really?
Yeah, I saw it today.
Why isn't?
As of now, like today or this week, he's sponsored by Rainmakers.
Damn, I had to buy some Keegan cards.
I know. That's what I'm thinking too. Just might as well go there. So I think, he's going to be good. Norman, yeah, dude, why the heck not? He's looking low owned too. Lee Hodges is looking at like 12%. Lee Hodges at $6,500.
You know who I like more than him? Mr. Hayden Buckley. Yes. Because Putnam's obviously course history. Like, I'm not going to talk any shit about Putnam, and I'll probably have him in some lives. But I feel like he's got to be like 10% now, getting seen up a little bit.
9-10%, yeah.
And what's Buckley?
1.5. 2.5. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Buckley though, man. Like, I don't know what's he DK scoring. I usually like him for off the tee. He's usually pretty accurate. Yeah, he's 5th off the tee in this field. Holy moly. 35th in DK scoring. That's impressive, boys. That's impressive.
Dude, and he actually posted a hype video. I think I saw it just before.
I saw
the game.
that. Yeah, the comeback.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Is like,
Yeah.
because he was injured, right? So I think he's healthy now, and you never know. Like that first week you come back, it's either shit or you just on fire. You know, like you've forgotten all the stuff that's got you in trouble, and you're just playing out of your ass. And I think Buckley at 6,100, dude, is a definite go-to this week. I
like
love
him more
that.
than Ben Griffin. I'm sure Ben Griffin will get 4%. I'll take Buckley over him.
Yep. And then Brandon Wu, like for a 4-day stint, I cannot get off Brandon Wu right now. I think he's really, 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 really looking like he's going to be. He makes tons of birdies, bro. Tons and tons of birdies.
And that's with being an awful putter too.
Yeah, exactly. So he can rock and roll. And then Hoagie as well. I'm going to be playing a lot of Hoagie here. These guys and Power, Seamus Power, he's catching some steam too, 6%. But short positional golf course. Sign me up for Seamus, dude. So
if I had to tell you that one of these guys down here is 23rd in DK scoring, and as far as like if you take out 9K and up guys, he'd be like 5th or so. Who do you think it would be? You won't guess it. I'm telling you.
It's Nick Taylor.
Damn you! You cheat. You cheated. You definitely cheated.
But he's a birdie beast, dude. He's like 22nd in the field in birdie percentages. So I love Nick Taylor, bro. Easy golf courses, you play his ass all the time, especially after he's been playing some really bad golf lately, man. So I think he can bounce back this week, especially with these four rounds.
This is making me look at the 6K range and all these guys who just like give them 4 rounds and they're just all birdie guys. It's making me really want to do the full stars and scrubs.
Yes, that's what you got to do. That's what I'm going to be doing a lot.
Like,
Sam Ryder as well.
Have
you seen his irons lately?
Yeah, Ryder can score it. He can light it up.
And he can hit like eagles and stuff, dude. He does the most random stuff.
And these guys can finish 50th and outscore like the guys who got
top
like
30.
35th and just avoid the bogeys.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really hard to not do that. Damn it, you're a bad influence on me.
This is why we do what we do. This is
unless
why we do this.
Unless I ship, and then you're a good influence.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We playing with house money, right? Especially you. So
yeah,
we're rolling with the bank's money, and we're gonna throw it away a little bit if we have to. But I like these guys. Okay. You start off that thing that you do. The you me.
Perfect. Love it. Show core.
The show core. Yeah.
Victor Hovland, my favorite play of the week.
Okay. I'm going to actually just build this so that we can see how much we have left afterwards real quick.
This is going to be my $12 single entry. Let's go.
All right. So Harvey, I love Hovland, especially if he's going to catch that nice. This is Harold Varner's situation. I don't need to do this. Sorry, boys. I'm on live. Let's get a solid FedEx and Jude. Yeah, we don't need any of that nonsense. Yeah, there's a special. Boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you said Victor. I'm gonna free up some salary and go with Sam Ryder.
Oh, I was gonna do another. All right, you know what? I'm gonna still do it anyways. I'm gonna go Nick Taylor. So you got the top.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So if you go Victor Hovland, Sam Ryder, Nick Taylor, you got an average of $9,200 left. You know, that's the thing about the situation. It's like you can just go shopping, pretty woman style, baby. Like walk around, do whatever you want. Fuck it, let's go, Scotty. 1,200. You still got $7,750 left. You know,
boom. So, oh man, and then you get that loaded 7K range. Got my boy Jaeger, round it out with Burns, and that's my lineup. Boom.
Yeah, bang. Griot.
Yeah, Griot or Jaeger there.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of stuff you can do.
Yes, sir. Good. Is there anything else you want to chat about?
No, let's go top 5 again and the single entry stuff.
Yeah, I'll see you at the top of the leaderboard. That's just what we do now.
Sounds good.
All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Kurt. Love you, brother. Thanks for coming.
Love you, bro. Have a great one.
Catch you later. Cheers.